I'm thinking about getting a ChatGPT subscription. They call it the ChatGPT Plus, not the Pro. Plus is $20 a month. Pro is $200 a month. I was deciding between ChatGPT and Midjourney. I'm an art director, so I am like a graphic designer. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about AI in the context of art direction and design because that's my job. And I'm jobless right now. What else can I be doing? So I'm learning, trying to get better at stuff. And I think I should actually get a subscription and start doing stuff, making stuff, and getting my feet wet, basically. Now, ChatGPT is $20 a month, Midjourney is $10 a month. But I think ChatGPT would be better because it can do more than just images. I'm thinking about doing these custom GPTs, trying to figure out how that works. I want to see how useful it can be to have everything, all your information in one place, custom chatbot. And of course, ChatGPT can do bunch of other stuff, make images, then can make videos too. And the reason why I want to do that is to learn and also to teach everyone what I learned, which is the fun part. I know it costs money, but $20 a month is not terrible. It's not gonna break the bank. Honestly, it's the least I can do. If I don't do something, I'm gonna get left behind. I feel like I quit my job at the wrong time. I quit right when AI was getting big. And now that AI is pretty dang big, I'm trying to find a job and it's hard. But it's also a great time, I think, to start learning AI. Everything is still rough and a little bit messy. There's still a cloud of dust, so there's no clear way to learn it yet, which means there's going to be value in people like me coming in and basically trying to decipher AI, trying to clear the noise, so to speak. And even though there's a lot of cool tips and tricks about ChatGPT, I still think there's a lot more to learn in the next coming months. I'm talking about tricks like take a picture of your household issue and send it to ChatGPT and they'll find a way to fix it for you. Stuff like that. That's like super simple that people don't really know that you can do. I'm still gonna try to keep it within the realm of art direction design, but I like just having that extra angle of it doesn't always have to be about imagery or images or creative. It can also be about these conversations you have with ChatGPT, about strategy, about the client, stuff like that. And I think overall, ChatGPT is just a safe bet. I feel like they're the OG and they're probably going to be here 10 years from now. They're like the Facebook of AI. ChatGPT has been around for a while, but it almost feels like you can get into the early stages right now. So I still think it's a good opportunity. I don't think I'm late to the party. And you know the saying, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. So there's no point in wallowing and dwelling on the fact that you're late or you hadn't started when you should have. Just start now. The first thing I want to do is figure out how to make practical images. Obviously, there's a lot of AI slop out there. Monkeys on jet skis or monkeys flying around in space, sci-fi trailers. All that's cool, whatever. But I'm talking about stuff that Nike's doing. Putting shoes in different contexts and scenarios and making all that at scale with speed for real marketing purposes. But right now, I just want to take baby steps. If I was in charge of AI images for Nike, how would I go about making something that could actually be used in real life, in a marketing campaign, on the web, eventually in a commercial, maybe. I don't know if that's realistic. I don't know when I'll actually pull the trigger though. I don't want to pay for the monthly subscription and then not use it. I want to kind of have a plan of things to do so I can just get going, hit the ground running. Because if I want to practice prompting or trying to see how prompts output images, I can do that for free right now. There's a lot of free but limited platforms. Grok is a good one. Grok I think is pretty underrated. It comes up with pretty cool images and just fun the times I play with it. And it's fast. It comes up with like 2 or 4 images right away. And it does really well with celebrities. ChatGPT lets you do like 4 images a day. I just need to have a plan of, I guess, like a backlog of things I want to generate, just so I don't pay money for something that I don't use, which would be ridiculous. I'm really excited about simplifying things for everyone to learn from. All my life, I've loved simplifying things and guiding people through things. For example, when I was in probably high school and definitely through college, I would love to make study guides. So I would learn something, I go through the textbook, write down the stuff that was important, and then compile that into a neat study guide, and I would share that with my friends. And so they would get kind of my point of view on how, and I think that helped them. And it made them feel good because it kind of gave them something to jump off of. It's like a launching point. The way I see it, you can always dive deeper. You can develop that confidence of seeing like, okay, I'm beginning to get the idea of how this works. I can see these are the 5 chapters that are going to be on the test. So now I kind of have an orientation, a sense of direction. It's like, okay, I know what to do now. I'm not completely lost trying to sift through a mountain of material. Like, this is where I can start, and then I can decide myself how I can dive deeper or figure out what sections I want to focus on. If you notice, currently on my YouTube channel, you'll see a lot of video clips from other creators. And that's really just me trying to extract nuggets from other videos. So for example, if I see a podcast that's an hour long, I'll watch through it, and there might be 10 minutes I can dilute down into a video. So it's gonna be helpful for me. If it's helpful for me, then it's probably helpful for other people. So I clip that and I share that, hopefully in a way that others see as respectful. I always try to include the full video link in the description so that if you like this podcast, this is just 10 minutes. You can see the entire 60-minute podcast if you click on this link. I think clipping long videos is such a great thing, and surprisingly, a lot of podcasts don't do it. So the big podcasts do it. They'll have a long 1-hour podcast, and then they'll cut up like 10 little videos that are like 3 minutes long so that people can just, if they're interested in this one thing, they can just learn that one thing and not have to go through the entire hour. So you can obviously see the value in that, but a lot of podcasts don't do that, and a lot of them have like great nuggets in them. So they have this like 1-hour podcast, and sadly it might only have like 500 views, even though it's super useful. I don't know if people just don't want to listen to the entire hour or what, but so that's what I do. I try to find these podcasts talking about art direction and AI and design and AI, or just AI in general. And I try to see, okay, this is something that is buried in the middle that I need to share with other people. So that's the first step. It's me collecting knowledge, collecting these nuggets, putting them all on my channel for anyone to watch. So far, most of them have 0 views, which is fine. My channel is doing terrible. But right now, I'm not trying to get my channel to be seen by a lot right now. I hope my channel would eventually get more eyes on it, but I need to provide more value people will actually want to subscribe to. I'm going to be doing more of these personal, impromptu, informal videos. So right now, this is just my phone on the table. It's not about production quality. It's just about me getting out my thoughts and trying to give you a peek of how I am, my mission, my personality. So bear with me. I'm still new to everything. I'm still not comfortable on camera. I like eating this stuff as kind of like a nervous tick. Sometimes I just eat just to have something to do, to kind of fill the time. But I'm like this nervous energy just eating. But it's good practice. Unrelated, but related to AI, I think in the future, I can't prove it, but I think content creation and putting yourself out there is going to be important. Maybe because there's going to be so much noise and everything's going to be AI and robots or whatever, that just having your human face out there is going to be important so that people can actually see you for you, and video is going to do better than images or just text. I don't know. These are just kind of theories and feelings that I have in my head. There's a lot of people that don't really care about AI. They're not thinking about AI in the future. And then there's a lot of people who actually are against AI, who hope that AI is going to crash and burn. I can't really see that happening. AI is amazing already as it is. Like seriously, just think about it. All the things you can do with AI. I know I personally use AI to learn stuff that I couldn't do through Google. So why fight it? Why fight AI? Even if you're late, just try to get on the train and learn it. And if you're like me, you don't really like just learning to learn to teach. I feel a lot more passionate about teaching than I am just hogging information. To me, it almost feels selfish to learn something amazing and then not share it. I have a genuine joy of sharing and teaching. I've always said that my alternate career would have been some kind of teacher. If I didn't choose communication or advertising or design, maybe I would have taught someone or something. I don't know. I would have been kind of a quirky, funny teacher, maybe. But yeah, I like that idea. Just kind of using my YouTube channel as a teaching platform. So I have something to do. I'm not just sitting around praying for job openings to pop up, which is terrible, by the way. If you ever search for a job and you're just looking for openings, and the openings you do apply to, you get rejected, you know in the back of your head that, yeah, you're still, you're a good worker. You don't ever want to doubt the value that you provide to people. But if you want a job and you're not getting the opportunity, it just kind of sucks. And you need a way to direct that nervous energy. You're so gung-ho. You're like, I got my resume, I got my portfolio, I got everything in order. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to impress people and prove what I can do, but there's nowhere to do it. So that's why I think, for me at least, having a YouTube channel is a great way to direct that energy. And honestly, it's just a win-win situation. If I'm forced to teach someone something, it makes me learn the material that much better. So then I basically become a master at it. I take pride and enjoyment in trying to make others master of it as well. And on top of all that, I'm out here creating content creator. I know not everyone, but most people cringe at that term, content creator. What do you think, you're like Mr. Beast or something? No, I think the more people that are going online now, the label content creator is going to be normal. It's just going to be another job pathway. And in the past, it used to be like, oh, you were like a celebrity. If you weren't a celebrity, then you weren't going to make it. But now there's so many different ways to go about it. You don't have to do it full time. You can do it part-time. You don't even have to make money from it. You can make money indirectly from it if you want to, or just have it as a way to establish whatever you want to establish, whether it's your business or your online school or whatever like that. This is the first time I'm eating on camera, so I hope it's not annoying that I'm munching and chomping on this stuff. I hope you don't hear my chewing. But it's okay if you do. If you get bothered by this, that's okay. I think that's okay. Just try to listen to the words and not the chomps.